Indie writers, there are some scenes you should not open your story with. These are ideas you should stay away from, or your audience can lose immersion, or they may not even finish the first chapter. Three things are a dream sequence, a flash forward, and the mundane. A dream sequence sounds cool until you actually have to read it. A lot of the times, the dream sequence is not accurate to what we are about to have in that first chapter, which means you're starting off with a lie or something that is a detour from the actual story. That's not a good way to use the opening of your story because that is prime real estate. People will say you have 3 to 10 pages to hook your reader. Use them well. Use that time to introduce your character. We don't have time for some vague apocalyptic prophetic dream that they have that doesn't really tie into anything yet or shows the destruction of a world that we do not yet care about. Your character is the world and their experiences is the world. Establish that. Ultimately, a dream sequence can disconnect from the main narrative and it can lack immediate stakes and tension. Let's talk about flash forwards. A flash forward is something you should not do unless you have a very specific reason for doing so. Your audience wants to know what's happening right now, unless there's a reason. For example, within Boruto, we start with a flash forward, but the flash forward is Kawaki and Boruto talking and Kawaki saying, I'm going to send you to where the 7th is. Now, this automatically makes you ask a question. What happened to Naruto? And it's playing off of the fact that people who are fans of the original series are going to want to know what happens here. So it works in this case. Another example of this working is the Red Rising series. We see this person giving this impassioned speech about why inequality is the right way of life. And then we see a person who we think is our main character literally declaring, I'm gonna ruin everything, I'm gonna burn this all down. That's attractive because we want to know, what did this person do to the character? In the indie stories that I'm reading, you guys are using flash forwards to show random fight scenes that mean nothing. I don't even know who the main character is in this fight scene. However, you guys think this is going to be an attractive thing for your audience. It's not, especially if it's just a fight scene, because I'm going to think this is what we're all building up to. Lastly, we have the mundane. And when I say the mundane, I'm talking about the everyday life wake up. The character wakes up, grabs some toast, kisses their parents on the cheek, runs out the house, heads to school. We see their walk to school. We see them get to school. Then we find out they're getting bullied. Hold on. Why don't we start at the bullying? Remember, if we have 3 to 10 pages to grab our audience's attention, why don't we start in the meat and potatoes? We can learn that he likes to kiss his parents on the cheeks later. Again, this does not mean that opening up with the everyday life of your character is the wrong thing to do. It's not. But when you're opening up with the everyday life, it needs to be very poignant and specific to what the character wants or what the issues in the story are going to be. Not like their daily routine. So my question to you is, if you've done any of these strings, what do you think makes your version different? And if you were planning to, how has this changed what you were going to do? And tell me how you guys think is a better way to open up stories.